China. That's why.
What do you think he's doing?
Okay, this is no joke. This is what people are doing. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Not social distancing.
Put your mask on.
Get away from
Put it on.
For freedom. Stop it.
Whoa, whoa.
What is going on inside their head?
So this guy in Michigan came up with this idea.
6 feet apart. Oh, yeah.
Extreme measures of self-isolation.
It gets the point across.
So you can wear it comfortably all day. Share your smile. Z-Shield wraps your face.
On prend une bouchée et on remet le masque. On prend une bouchée et on remet le masque.
Help us put the mask in mascots.
You must wear your mask.
I shouldn't have to make it fun. It's science. It's science.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And man, oh man, do I have some aggressively average content for you today. As oh my goodness, a lot of people have asked me throughout the years, hey Bull, what are some of your favorite movies? And I'm going to be honest with the XRP community, I don't like movies too much. And I'm going to tell you why. I typically prefer TV shows because I can binge them, watch them over a prolonged period of time, and feel connected. Movies are just a little too quick for me. However, another big reason why I haven't been watching too many movies over the past couple years is because what's happening in the real world is much more entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, just 3 years ago, the hoopla over this health crisis, lockdowns, the nonsense and shenanigans that took place. And remember, I've been telling all of you that lockdowns round 2 is very likely over the next couple weeks as the lunacy is going to return. But nothing took the world by storm more than what happened yesterday with Trump's mugshot being released to the planet. I have to say, this is one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen. But it's something only meant to distract you from what's truly important. Ladies and gentlemen, current events, while important to be updated with, are in my opinion a massive distraction away from the big opportunities you can take advantage of to change your life forever. And this is yet another one. But despite that fact being a reality, this is one of those that hit me right at home. You know what's so funny? When you look at this mugshot, it actually has a couple numbers that the XRP army is spiritually connected to. 113. And the number 589 is right there as well. And while it means absolutely nothing to me at all, I find it to be unbelievably entertaining. Now, guys, with that being said, a lot of people disliked my video yesterday. The one titled XRP has officially been replaced because I made the point that XRP is not going to have a global monopoly on all the money, but there will be a number of different blockchains taking over the new financial system, and that is 100% true. But I posted that specific video to ground all of you. But this one is to reinstill the bullish nature that I've been feeding you for the last 4.5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, companies are shifting away from Ethereum to XRP for fast and carbon neutral transactions and no gas fees. As we read from the FinTech Times, an article discussing developers moving over to XRP from Ethereum. And it specifically states we have now started a shift from using the Ethereum blockchain to the XRP ledger, meaning we'll have faster payments globally with reduced fees to the investor, and the blockchain is carbon neutral. Ladies and gentlemen, XRP offers numerous benefits over Ether. And once the XRP ledger has these smart contract capabilities we've all been waiting for far too long, there will be no legitimate reason to use Ether over XRP other than hoping and praying that Vitalik can continue adapting and developing that technology to improve. But this is what I'm going to say. We need to be realistic, grounded, and run on facts in this community. And I'll stop at nothing to feed you what I believe to be true. The positive, negative, and everything in between, because that's how we make amazing investment decisions, and that's how we make it right into the new 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, I think XRP is poised for a global takeover, and especially now that this SEC case is done, we're ready to be the best performing digital asset the next bull run. Here we have from the Kobesi letter, and I highly recommend you follow them on Twitter. 1970s inflation versus the 2020s inflation. I remember the 1970s is when we got off the gold standard through President Richard Nixon. And when you compare the inflation rates from 1972 to 1976, it's almost identical to today. However, 2 years later, we saw inflation spike to 11%. The peak inflation rate in the 70s aligned perfectly with the 2022 peak. Are we about to see another and bigger wave of inflation, or is this just a coincidence? Ladies and gentlemen, what you see on the screen in blue is the inflation rate from 1966 to 1982, and in yellow from 2013 to 2023. This peak here was in 2022. And what we see on the screen is that we're currently at a point where inflation is getting ready to pivot back up again. Times of inflation is when we witness the biggest and most aggressive parts of the 2021 crypto bull run. And I believe the conditions are being prepared to greet us for another crypto bull run next year. I believe we still have a crash waiting for us at some point this October. And once that crash is fulfilled, the sky is truly the limit. That will be truly one of the last real buying opportunities for us to make generational wealth. Because as I've stated before, I'll say it again, I believe this next coming bull market will be the last true bull market to get rich from crypto. And not only that, but I have this from the blockchain backer as well. There is likely going to be a day when the stock market does come tumbling down. And I think many expect that. To give a perspective on how high it is, here is the roaring 20s prior to the Great Depression versus the last decade. Timing will be hard, but this is something to keep in the back of your minds. This was back right before the Great Depression. And the US stock market is yet to hit the full 4236 Fibonacci extension. Whether or not we hit it is not the point. The fact is, we are in critical territory. We're in dangerous territory. And at any given moment, you can't be shocked if things come tumbling down. Now, something I do have to say, so that I'm abundantly clear, is that I do think this crash is coming this October that will mirror, in some capacity, a V-shaped crash of what happened during the first C9T crash, March 2020. That will give us the same lockdown COVID narrative conditions that we had in play, to where we have enough steam pulled out of the market, but at the same time bounce back quickly enough to recover, not completely panic the market. And if nothing more, every single one of you need to understand this is getting intense. We're here every single day reporting on one of the most volatile markets in the world. But what I can guarantee all of you is that out of the other side of whatever panic comes in the next couple weeks, I believe it'll work as a great catalyst for XRP adoption. The groundwork is being laid as we speak, as Charles Gasparito states that Elon Musk continues to have conversations with top Wall Street execs on the future of X. It seems to be settling, they tell me, on a new payment system, an updated version of PayPal, and it will offer low transaction costs and monetize user info. And this is extremely important. Imagine a global social media network with crypto-enabled payments and general faster payments as well. In the meantime, the BRICS nations have officially announced to abandon the dollar, and people keep trying to argue with me on Twitter and other platforms that BRICS is not looking to de-dollarize, and I think that's absolutely naive. De-dollarization and an anti-US alliance is exactly what the BRICS nations are. And this is extremely important, as even the president of Brazil stated that they're looking to de-dollarize. That is what this is about. The BRICS nations have 6 of the top 9 largest oil producers on the planet right now, as they have added Argentina, Ethiopia, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Egypt, as they'll join by the beginning of 2024 the new BRICS alliance. This is one of the strongest coalitions in the world, and you cannot ignore it. And in the next video I'm bringing out tonight, we're going to deep dive into all the things being discussed from this new BRICS summit. Now guys, to cap off this video for today, I have to show you the steps being taken by the rest of the world towards XRP adoption, as Palau, while being a small island nation, has the capability of truly taking the risk to adapt to this innovation and show the world how this technology can improve the planet. I'm going to cap off this video for today by showing you this interview with Talking Crypto. But first, I want to give an incredible shout out to one of my Discord moderators, Milk Dog, as he finally got his XRP 589 t-shirt with the complimentary 589 hat to match. And my boy's looking fly as hell in that XRP t-shirt, as I believe this one is going to be one of the most legendary shirts to hit the XRP community. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have one, please visit my site, aggressivelyaverage.apparel.com, in the description below, and get yours while it's hot. Now, without further ado, let's listen to Talking Crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Experience and over the coming last year and a half or so of this project, do you think this will be more widely accepted by other countries? We step out lead, but do you think this is, from your experience, going to become more wide scale?
I mean, we were the first to, to start testing. I believe Ripple has CBDC programs being explored with Montenegro, Bhutan, and a couple of others. But the beauty of it is the technology, the blockchain technology, and the solution design can be exported to any country and really used anywhere. It's not specific to.
Yeah, I think it sounds particularly because the CBDC was linked to the U.S. dollar.
Yes.
So this could be much more widely used. Any country essentially that uses the U.S. dollar can use the same.
And it's not really, it's fiat agnostic. So I mean, it could be the yen, it could be the yuan, it could be any currency, the euro. It doesn't have to just be the U.S. dollar. All we're doing is tokenizing fiat and making it easier to move and less expensive to move.
Excellent. Now.